Welcome to Gulf South Outdoors. Today I'm fishing with an old friend, Paul Bernard, in one of the true gems of Louisiana's fisheries. Hopedale is a small fishing village nestled into a large network of marshes and rivers east of New Orleans. People have been working these waters for hundreds of years, and you can feel the history every time you come out here. We are fishing from our kayaks today, so you should get an interesting perspective on this unique area.
I'm Paul. We're fishing Hopedale Lagoon today, looking for some speckled trout and some redfish. The lagoon's always a good spot for me for speckled trout this time of year. We're going to have a good strong fall and tide this morning. It's not moving just yet, but should start moving in an hour or so, and going to try to pick up some speckled trout under a popping cork on some of these oyster reefs out here. I normally have pretty good luck under these kind of circumstances, so we'll see. I'm going to be fishing an H&H TKO shrimp about 2 feet beneath a popping cork. I'm also going to be free-lining some Slayer Cockahoe minnows with an 1/8 ounce jig head. See that?
No. We don't want bump, we want groceries. I know. You're here, so I get to say it.
Like gangbusters and let up, but I think it's a keeper. All right, this is what we're looking for. About a 14-inch trout caught on an H&H TKO shrimp underneath a popping cork. The H&H TKO shrimp is a 1/4 ounce one. It's clear with some red glitter in it, and just worked really slowly under a popping cork. I think we found them, so hope to pick up some more of these.
The wind had picked up considerably, and it was really getting more complicated for me to try and film and fish, so I put the fishing rod down and really concentrated on filming. I would paddle up probably 100 yards beyond where everybody was fishing, and the wind and the current would slowly bring me past everybody.
There we go, right there in front of your boat.
Mm-hmm.
probably throwing back a lot of keeper trout because I've got my tape measure, but better safe than sorry.
Agreed.
Catch another one right there in 20 foot.
Do it. So it appears we located a nice school of trout. There was some good redfish mixed in as well. Everybody we were fishing with was pulling in redfish and trout almost at cast after cast. It was a good thing.
There we go. Ah, another throwback. Dude, I'm catching a lot that are right at 12 inches, but without a tape, I don't want to keep them. Yeah, me too.
Well, you didn't have to worry about that one, did you?
Nope.
Catching anything good?
Picking up one for the box every now and then, but going through a lot of throwbacks as well.
Yeah. Got one? I had put the rod down to film, and I left a lure dragging behind the kayak, and every now and again I'd pick up a fish that way, so it was nice to catch fish, even when I was filming.
There we go.
You let go?
Yep.
Just keep trolling, huh? Paul's kayak had two rod holders, one on either side of the cockpit, that he used as a sort of makeshift outriggers. He was able to paddle and cover a lot of ground when the fish got split up. I'm taking a little breather. Everybody else I'm kayaking with today has those Hobies with the pedal drives. It's really, really critical on a day like today where the wind is blowing a little bit and the current is going in the same direction. So my goal for today has been paddling upwind and up current and drifting back over these grass beds and these grassy areas and casting towards the bank. We've had quite a bit of luck with that. Taking a little breather off here in the grass, waiting for the tide to really start moving, see if we can't find some good fish. We'll be right back. One of the best parts about kayak fishing is the ability to sneak up on fish. We were fishing in 3 to 4 feet of water all day, and if you cruise up on your boat, you're going to spook them. We were able to get right on top of schools of fish 3 or 4 times so far, and we could pick and choose however many we'd like to keep during those schools. Most of them were small, but we got on a few good schools of reasonable sized fish, so the kayak is hooking us up today.
I'm gonna sneak into a little redfish pond here where I've caught some redfish before. See how it works out for me. It's a pretty grassy little pond, so it might be a problem this early in the year, but we'll see. Got it.
Got a fish?
Oh, it was a bass. Shoot.
Oh man. Spit it, huh?
Yep.
Good fish regardless.
Going straight to the bottom.
Huh.
I wouldn't be surprised if this was a stingray.
Ugh, don't even say it, bro. No, that's a little red.
Pretty little red.
Yeah. Just hungry. Wow. Yep, there she is. What do you say, dinner table?
How long is it?
I don't think you'll serve any tail time.
Did you get that?
Yeah. You dumb. No, that's plenty long enough.
Alright, we'll let it rattle around in the box a little bit.
What do you think our chances of finding some bigger trout are?
We'll find them. The water's moving well. It's a good spot. We're gonna find a trout. It's just a matter of time. I just lost a really nice one, probably about a 3-pounder. So I know they're out there. We'll get them soon enough. Yeah, this is a really nice fish. Gonna be a pretty one.
If I can keep from running you over. He's taking a good bit of drag.
Cajun sleigh ride, brother.
He's right up there on that grass.
Yeah.
Huh.
I was trying to catch a bass just to catch one, and this big guy picked it up, and he is taking me for a ride. All right, I'm gonna put a little pressure on him now. Oh yeah, very nice red.
You paddle your way around this way.
Let's see here. I like fishing with a longer rod, but you're seeing one of the challenges right there. All right. Nice fish.
And the hero shot. Cool, man.
All right.
Good fish. What's your plans with him?
Grilled redfish. No kidding. That is a great size
Yeah.
for grilling some redfish steaks.
It's been an interesting morning so far. I've caught my fair share of speckled trout. Paul's caught himself a few trout and a few good reds. We really haven't got into them that bad, but we're having a blast out here, getting our exercise, and being real quiet, sneaking up on fish.
Caught this little largemouth bass with the same kind of baits I've been catching speckled trout and redfish, and in the same kind of places. That's one of the coolest things about this marsh here. And another thing about it, look how green that bass is. They have such a pretty green color here in the marsh. I guess that's why a lot of people around here call them green trout. pretty little thing.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Yep. Caught him on a scented Slayer bait, just like I have everything else. A little bit of a different color.
Bon voyage.
These waters are rich with nutrients, and the scope of species from trout to redfish, even to bass, is truly astounding. Fishing from kayaks is a great way to get out and really enjoy this fishery. It has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages too. Rigging your kayak to personally suit your style of fishing can make a huge difference in your success. I stop by my local kayak shop to show you what features I find most important. What really makes these Hobie kayaks amazing is this Mirage drive. Keeps you hands-free. You have the option to fish, take pictures, film. Truly is an amazing invention. One of my favorite features of these big old kayaks is having a nice dry storage option right between your legs so you can keep all of your important tackle items and or camera items at arm's reach. A lot of your better manufacturers will have these flush-mounted rod holders, but I would highly recommend outrigging your own kayak however you'd like using these Ram mounts or the Scotty mount rod holders. Truly an infinite amount of possibilities for latching stuff onto your kayak, making it exactly how you want it. You're going to be sitting down anywhere from 2 to 3 hours at a time on these kind of kayaks. Don't short yourself out on a seat. One thing I desperately missed on my kayak fishing trip with Paul was an anchor. There was no way of stopping myself from going all over the place when that wind really picked up. There's nothing quite like the Louisiana marsh. Hopedale in particular really offers a great opportunity for kayakers to get out in the middle of the marsh with easier access and not having to paddle so far from land. This thriving oyster town out here in the middle of nowhere is really a unique experience. If you've never been here, I would definitely suggest coming out here and giving it a try. And until next week, thank you for watching Gulf South Outdoors.